Front end, yeah. I forgot to bring a Bluetooth speaker.
I think we have one in there.
Neutral, just shut it off.
All right, guys. Today we're working on the 4Runner. We're getting the suspension done. We're swapping it out for a Dobinsons 3-way MRR setup. So it's going to have the adjusters on it. It's a pretty beefy setup. You'll see it in a second. I'm going to do a little bit of B-roll so you can see all the components to it. It's going to be a quick install video just to kind of show you relatively what you're going to do if you want to install it yourself. And after that, we're going to actually have some oomph in the rear since we've got a rear bumper on. So rear bumper is definitely heavy. It's about 300 pounds in total weight, including all the stuff that we're about to put onto it with the fridge and everything. So we need to compensate for that weight a little bit. We've got some heavier duty springs in the back just to stiffen up that rear. And then we got heavy duty springs in the front for this guy right here, the front bumper. And that should get us right where we're supposed to be. We're looking at like I think it's a 3-inch in the front, about 2.5 inch in the rear. That should be it. So we'll catch you then.
That was not way. I thought it was cooking.
Yeah. So we've got the strut assembly out, as you can see. Obviously we're on a lift, so it might be a little bit more difficult if you're using jacks at home with jack stand, but loosen up your lower control arm. There's bolts down here. You undo these bolts. This will drop your lower control arm once you loosen up your cam bolts on this side. And on that side, there's just 3 bolts up here, or nuts up here, that you want to take out, and the whole assembly should come straight out. You can loosen up the sway bar assembly too, and that'll help you. All right, so we're just adjusting these guys right here. It's 3-way adjustment marks with high-speed compression, a low-speed compression point, and a rebound compression point. It's kind of confusing how to put this together, but eventually you'll figure it out. It's just this little nut thing that you got to put on here, and then click a couple times right here. It comes with instructions to how many rotations you need to do for your application. We're doing it on a 4Runner today, so we're working with the right side because the right side is going to be for applications under weight. So you just are going to turn these to what it says, and then also turn this as your rebound, and then that's for the front, and then we'll figure out what's going on with the rear in a second. So just to explain, what you're gonna do is you'll rotate this counterclockwise all the way until when it stops, and then same thing with this one. And then what you'll do is you'll follow the instructions here for your vehicle. I don't know if you can even see this, but for me, it's going to be 8 and 7 clicks. So we'll do 8 on the low compression, we'll just do 8 clicks over, and then 7 clicks over on the high compression, high speed compression. And then that'll have that set. And then when you go to the rebound's kind of a similar setup. You'll use this little guy right here to spin it around and also do clicks as well. It does say 3 turns to get to 18, so I'm assuming 3 full rotations on this, and that should get you where you need to be. And this is for the front. Alright, so after you get it in, you're gonna obviously want to get these guys right there. There's 3 of them. There's one here, and one on the back side. And you're gonna want to tighten these down. These bolts down here, this one, and then these guys here. So we're taking the up control arms down. You're gonna have a bolt here for the ABS line. And then you're gonna have a bolt here, I think it is. Just take this bracket off as well. So make sure you guys take these bolts off before working on these bolts back here. Just mounts on these factory sway bar right here.
Perfect. Okay, you can let up. Thank you.
Go ahead.
That's good. Thank you.
All right, so we got the rear in.
Did you just
We
the battery yet?
did a zip tie here. We got the long hose, so we followed it up and through. And then what we did was we mounted this bracket. Let me brighten it up a little bit. Mounted this bracket here, and it's a long through bolt that attaches to here. We use these. We're not sure if that's even what you're supposed to do, but it worked out. So, yep, you can just mount it right there, and that should be good. We will see, but that should be good.
Really?
It's a race car.
Sounds like a rip-off.
All right, guys, looks like we got it done. The stand is looking pretty nice. Took us a couple hours. Took us a little while, but hopefully that kind of helps with some questions you might have. If you have any other questions or anything about specific things, just put them down in the comments below. I'll try to help you out best I can. It's a little bit of a jerry-rig process in certain spots, but that's just because of the reservoirs. I mean, it's gonna be different for everybody. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and later.